And of course, the current and APC and APO, don't forget about them. They can be in your name list as well, because if they are customers, they can be converted into ABOs, right? And if they are ABOs, they can be encouraged to use more products, right? Okay. So secondly is to gather contacts. Okay. So first you have something in your head already that you want to create this kind of name list. Next, you will have to put names inside. So one way is to scroll through your phone. Actually, another way is probably to just go to your social media contact. Okay. First, you have to start with family and friends. I know some of you say, I have customers, I have ABOs who tell me, I don't want to start with my friends, I don't want to start with my family members, I like to go into stranger market. Unfortunately, Amway is not really like that, I always start with family and friends. I always tell my ABOs, you have to start with your family and friends first, because they are the matured market, they are the warm market, they are the people that you already know, So while going into stranger market, you have to also tap into your warm market. At least your family members have to join as ABO, APC lah. Your uncle, auntie that you always see them weekly, monthly, or your aunties, friends, family, all this has to come into your contact, into your name list, okay? And second is, of course, gathering through social media. Sometimes I don't even have my friend's contact number, but I have her Instagram. So go to your Instagram, try to start by, actually for me, I'm not someone who would encourage by ABOs to build a connection first before showing the OPP plan, because I myself don't do it. Now, Leslie was sponsored into the business by Min Tian after not seeing him for 15 years, after not contacting him. So I have my best friend, my roommate who slept with me throughout university years, also didn't sign up as an ABO or build business under me, okay? So who is the closest to you? Your siblings, right? You grew up with them, right? How many of you have your sisters and brothers in the business? So it really has nothing to do with connection. Yes, if you're lucky if you have siblings join you in the business, but what I'm trying to say is that today if you go for a job interview, is it because you love the boss or you love the salary? Yeah, you love the salary, you love the benefit, right? You haven't even built a rapport with your boss yet. So especially if it's into stranger market, especially if you don't even know that person much, but you feel that this is someone who is very capable, wants to make an additional income, this person has to come into your list, okay? And of course, some networking groups. I know Tanya is very good in networking. Terence and Tanya, I tell you, they are so natural. Some people are socially awkward. Actually, I admit myself, I'm like that. I'm not really good in socializing with people. I don't know how to strike up a conversation. And if I strike up a conversation, it's very weird. Okay? The moment I talk something, I feel weird already and I get stuck a bit. Okay? Of course, we can train over time, but I'm trying to tell you that if you're not a natural person who can socialize well, you can practice, So don't limit yourself with what you currently, or the skills that you currently have, because whatever skills that you want to polish, you can polish it in the Amway business, okay? Third is actually to include relevant info. Now, this is very, very important. You cannot randomly go into getting someone to share the how to say, you need to at least know that person's availability. If you know that person, every time in social media always share about rush hour, that time have to pick up kids and all that, you don't go and text that person at 6 o'clock, during rush hour. So sometimes you need to know also where that person stays. So it's more convenient. You can always say, hey, I'm nearby, I want to meet you. But like I said, I'm a very straightforward person. I don't like to come out, ask people to come out and have a drink, because people know I got no time for a drink, but people also no time to have a drink with me, so it's sometimes actually very good to be straightforward, to just tell them that, hey, I would like to share with you a business opportunity and I want to show it to you to see whether you're interested to work with me or not. It's very simple, very straightforward, and no beating about the bush. And people like this kind of upfront honesty, rather than asking them for a cup. I've tried before. Last time I first joined the business, I very scared, so I invited a pharmacist friend. This pharmacist friend, a lot of complaint on. Actually, if you have not just pharmacists, I think people working in a toxic environment, right? If you ask them to come out and have a drink with you, what do you think that person will talk about? Work. The boss, they hate the work, the colleagues, So I end up, some of this girl got relationship problems, some more, even worse. So a whole lot of problems. Basically, I was a counselor for the second or third time, After about 2 to 3 times of makan with her, then only I dare to open my mouth to share. Do you know how difficult it is? Isn't it even better if I had been more straightforward and tell her that I actually want to show you the business and see whether you're interested to work together with me or not? So at least when I meet her, straight away I can show already. Of course not straight away. I can chat with her, but after that I can show the plan. After I show the plan, I can continue to chat with her a little bit more. You understand? Okay, so we don't waste each other's time. Now, if you want to share it, let's say you want to sell something, you want to sell Eastspring to a housewife, okay, because she just moved house, and your friend, your housewife got money or not? Got, the husband give one, right? The husband give money. So who is the decision maker if they were to buy a gadget for the house? Definitely it's the husband. Okay, so you need to be able to set an appointment to show the Eastspring to the husband as well, not just to her. Okay, so of course this takes some practice, but I'm sure you are able to get better and better with every time that you try to do a demo. And definitely you want to know that person's hot button. So for example, if you follow my social media, my personal social media account, what do you think I like? Yeah, I love food, yeah. I love food and travel. So it can entice me. If you were to show me the marketing plan, OPP, you have to stress a lot on travel and stress a lot on kids, right? So everybody got their own hot button and you can identify it actually through their social media account, through what they post, through their interests. Okay? So fourth is actually most important is actually to take action lah. I know many people got name list. You do the name list because your upline asks you to do, because PTC asks you to do name list. But after that, you never go and show. Name list is for you to not just write the name. Writing the name is just the first step. Okay? In fact, if you don't do 1, 2, 3, you do number 4 only, you can succeed. If you do 1, 2, 3, you never do 4, you cannot make it. Okay? So this is the most important thing to do. And of course, progressively, you have to keep adding people because you will keep having more and more prospects, right? Just like I say, if this month got Eastspring promo, suddenly you have an Eastspring. You understand what I mean? So every month I will have suddenly a new name list will pop up one. Okay? And for those people who are not interested to buy, you can actually ask for referral. Do you think any of your family members would be interested to get a water filter? Or you can just say anybody with old water filter want to trade in, you can let me know. So this is a very good chance to ask for referral. So this is how you want to build a name list. And like I said, it doesn't matter whether you're new in the business, very long in the business, or just building back your business all over again. You need to recreate a name list. And name list is something I keep doing and keep doing and keep doing. And sometimes I lost my name list also. So I will keep doing and keep doing also. Okay? So people always come and go in our social media, right? Okay, next is actually to grow the social media account. Like what Tanya said, actually I started social media in 2022. In about 2 years plus, okay? And I managed to grow my Instagram account, I think, to 200 over followers, and my TikTok got 500 over 1,000 followers, 200 over 1,000, 500 over 1,000. Okay, it's actually a lot. Considering I'm not an influencer, I'm not very pretty, I'm just someone with some knowledge to share. But I want to share with you how you can build your social media account. What I can do is not relevant. What I can do, what I achieve actually has nothing to do with you. But I want to share with you that if you follow some of these tips, you are able to grow a big social media account as well. Okay, following. First of all, when you want to do a social media account, right, you need to be able to provide values. Okay, unless if you're very pretty, you simply post a picture, half a face or some hair, angle like that, you can have a lot of likes, but nobody's good. We are all ordinary people, okay? I didn't become popular because I was pretty, but because I started creating values to people. I tell people, and I focus a lot on weight loss because 50% of Malaysians are overweight, okay? So provide values. Now every time you want to share something, or when you want to think of creating this social media account, you need to ask yourself, why would these people want to follow you? okay, you have to, of course, have your niche. You cannot hampalang everything want to do. Okay, so for me, I have a separate social media account for my business. So I have Pharmacist Cho, and Huyin Cho is my personal one. Okay, but I do try to link them back into my personal account because that shows my lifestyle, and at the same time, I'm trying to find ABO. Okay, but don't complicate things so much. Now you want to reach out to as many APCs as possible, and actually we have sponsored more than 1,000 over as APC so far. Yeah. So you attract people with similar interest to your post. So for example, if you are, of course, when you are doing posts on ABO, getting more ABOs, then you will get a lot of ABOs lah. So if you want to promote a lot on Set Gurus, then you will get a lot of people who wants to lose weight who come to you, okay? So don't need professional background. Now I need to tell you this because I didn't grow my social media account just because I have a lab coat on me, but I practice the following things, okay? So I want to tell you all that no matter your level of knowledge right now, you will have people that you are able to educate. Do you agree with me or not? Because you are here in the class. I remember when I first joined Amway 14 years ago, I was there as a pharmacist, you know, me and my husband, and we were listening to a Form 2 graduate, from 2 school leaver lah, not graduate lah, doing construction one. He was sharing about supplements. So if you are in the Amway business and you're an active builder, your knowledge is definitely more than other people. So you can influence people of your level that is a bit lower. You get what I mean? So there's definitely market for everybody, okay? Number 2, you need to post with intention. Don't post for the sake of posting only, okay? One good way is that if today you are posting stories, then you are able to see how many people are viewing your stories. Not only the first story that you post, you want to gauge people's interest in your story. You try posting 10 stories and you see how many people actually sees through all the 10 stories. If people do not look through, that means your story is not interesting enough. Or maybe you are too long-winded. Maybe you are too lengthy, you know? So, and we need to be very clear. I am very clear because in almost all my posts, it's very obvious that I'm selling products. I'm not here to just give value, but I want to give some knowledge. At the same time, I'm giving a solution. And do not be shy about it. I tell you, in social media, there are many people who try to bully you. They will say, if I teach people how to makan supplement during sahur, they will say, you ada ke puasa? Do you even puasa, you know? Or say, if I promote a product at the end, balik-balik, akhirnya nak keluar produk juga, like that. So I don't mind because I am 100% an Amway business owner. I'm there to sell products. So I'm very clear. And when you are clear with this, after some time, people don't care. You cannot care about what people say, you know? For me, of course I am. If not, so free. I got 3 children, I have to cook, I have to clean. You want me to just provide value for you for fun. And I do not do any kind of endorsement. I reject Vitagen, come and find me. Pharmaceutical companies come and find me. I never promote a single product for them at all because of the potential of conflict of interest. I'm not interested in making that kind of small money. 2,000, 3,000, I'm not interested. You are in Amway because you want the big money. Okay? So, and of course, to call to action lah. Okay, call to action meaning to say, you can text me if you want to have more details. Okay, so you need to let people know what is the intention of you, because some people are really stupid one. They didn't think that you actually are selling the products more even. You know, some people they do not, or maybe they don't know how Amway works. Maybe they thought Amway belongs to me. You know, so some of them they say, oh, I sign up already. I said, how you sign up? I sign up under other people and then come here for my advice. Yeah. So do I give advice? Ines? Of course I don't. No, it's not right to give advice to other people's group, because even Gut Reset itself, right? Even within DVI, I don't think I can advise your customer how to do Gut Reset. You know, everybody got their own working way, method of doing. So number 3 is being consistent now. Consistency is actually the magic. Now, what do I mean? Now, people remember your presence, but not your absence. How many of you have seen content before, content creator? You think he's very funny, but then somehow you stop seeing that person already. And you will not remember the person until suddenly one day you go to the search, you know, and then you see Instagram, I don't know whether y'all have this feeling before or not. Sometimes some of the funny videos that I see, right, I memang like this creator, but somehow it doesn't appear anymore in my feed, and I just automatically forget about this person. So make sure your customers and your prospect do not forget you, okay? And then connect my Zoom. Okay. Next. Sorry. Okay. And result is not immediate lah. How many of you actually trying social media right now? Okay, we have about half the audience here. Okay, how many of you haven't? Sorry, put up your hand. Can you continue to put up your hand? Okay, how many of you haven't even sponsored one person through your social media account? Oh, okay, got a few of you, 5 of you. How long have you started social media? 2 months. Okay. Oh, got sponsor. Okay, so only 2% out of so many. So do you think the market is very big? You are not even experienced in doing social media content, you know. But the moment you reach out to outside people, people will buy from you. So actually the potential is so huge. But the thing is, people are not consistent enough. Why? Because the trust is not there. Why? Because the result is not immediate. So when you do not trust the process, you give up very easily. Now, I'm a testimonial to you here to tell you that the result will definitely come if you're consistent. So if I tell you that the results will definitely come, you will definitely be able to, be more consistent and work even harder on it, okay? So, number 4. Okay, next, ma. Okay, and then I post in multiple platforms. So if you are in Instagram right now, you can post the same content into TikTok. And the same content into Facebook if you can link the Instagram to Facebook. Okay, so this can save up your time, and of course you can actually post in WhatsApp status and WhatsApp groups as well. Okay, so these are just some of the very very small tips. Okay, but I want to share with you some of the real 在 photos 那边 some of the conversations that I have with my prospects, okay? So, of course, nobody taught me how to do social media. Okay, got one person who taught me, Min Tian. But who taught Min Tian how to do social media? Some is me lah. Actually, no. It's just trial and error, okay? So since it's trial and error, it doesn't mean that this is the only way for it to work. You get what I mean? You still have to refer back to your upline because maybe your upline has other ways of encouraging you how to build your social media content list. Okay. I want to share with you something. Last week, because we just joined the Amway Indonesia market. Under the combination with ECVI and Abang Harun. So anyway, we saw some of the Tira was sharing, the diamond Tira was sharing the breakthrough. I tell you, there is a Founders Platinum who just joined about 2 years. The annual income can be 500,000, as a Founders Platinum. Can you believe it? It is incredible. That is actually like a diamond income already. And of course, there is the Emerald Akila also, who also make 500 over 1,000 a year. Just an emerald. Yeah, so how do they do it? Don't tell me one by one go house door to door to sell. It's impossible. You see also, you think also you laugh, right? Yeah, it's impossible because they don't just do a full volume. They do ruby volume, double, triple ruby volume. Okay? And if that person is not even a diamond, that means the person doesn't even have legs. No legs means what? Who is the most hebat one? Own self. Correct? Yeah. Okay, so this is my Instagram. I just so for me, it's very clear that I'm here, Cho Pharmacies and Amway. Okay, so I provide values and I sell products. And of course, the 3 pin posts that I want to pin is definitely on product. Okay, occasionally I do some exercise posts, as you all know, but because it doesn't give me any return, so I sort of stop already. But it gives you followers. So it's okay. Sometimes in the beginning, you need to build some following first, so you can rotate lah. But I prefer fast results, okay? So this is my TikTok. I actually stopped posting for some time already because I'm quite overwhelmed lah, with the current APCs and ABOs that I have, okay? And this is what I mean by the result is not immediate. This is Sharina. She said she followed me for quite some time already. In fact, follow me and my husband for quite some time. Not in his IG or what, it's in Facebook leh. So Facebook can appeal to a certain target audience also. Okay? So in the end she buys products from me also. So this is also Anita also saw my TikTok live 2 days ago. So don't just do 1 or 2 sessions and then just say it didn't work for you. Actually that's not the case because the results, like I said, is not immediate. This lady she bought from me in the first month I think she bought about 5,000 ringgit worth of products already. A second month I think she repeat about 3,000 plus. In a span of 3 months she already spent more than 10,000 from me. Yeah, so this kind of people are with huge buying power. Okay, yeah, and then this one, you have to respond very fast. So maybe you are doing social media, and some people are really very slow in replying messages. I hate this kind of people, so I don't want to be this kind of person as well. So this is a prospect. She texted me and telling me that she's interested. So in the end, she bought the jumpstart kit from me lah. She said she actually approached someone. But she was so disappointed because that person 4 days also never reply her. She actually paid the membership fee to the person already. But can you imagine how can someone be so busy until 4 days later you still don't want to register people as an ABO and lose a jumpstart kit sale? I think maybe she don't feel the heartache but if the upline see this I think the upline will be so sakit hati, right? Yeah, so that's why she was like very desperate. Straight away say, the fella no response, and then straight away ask me for my account number and ask me for faster try to register her. She wants me to fast so that because she's scared that person suddenly free to, I think she already not happy with that person lah. So I think it's very important for you to act fast. Okay, respond as fast as you can. All right. So okay, yeah. I guess that's all for my sharing tonight. Hope you all learned something. Okay. So of course, sorry. Of course, I missed out on the last slide. Actually, the last slide is just asking all of you to take action now. Okay, and actually a piece of advice to all of you BTC participants. Okay, actually when we see other people's progress, it's supposed to drive us further. Okay, even though that sometimes because we have 21% this month, from DVI. So if you are someone who is new or what, I think don't be discouraged or don't feel like, I feel so small, I cannot even do anything. Yeah, if you don't do anything at all, you're not going to get anything. Anybody, sometimes when we feel that we have tried hard enough, actually you didn't try much as compared to other people. Other people do like insane, okay? Like Farah can do what? In 7 days can do 8,000 PV. Some people in 80 days also cannot do 1,000 PV. So it's a matter of, not just self-reflection, but time for you to do something and try to catch up as much as possible. Try to find all these people who came up to the stage, who spoke, who shared on how they can sponsor, how they can show so many demos. Aren't you curious on how a doctor can show so many demos in a week? You should ask them and how they do it. Actually, it's very, very simple, okay? So make this, at least you have to graduate from this PTC, okay? Especially for all of you here, okay? All the best to you guys.
Wow, thank you so much for Diamond Hui for sharing.